Morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTube. This video might make no sense to a lot of people, but something just happened, and I gotta talk about it. I gotta get it out there. Recently, I've been, like, in the past 3 weeks, researching baptism a lot because I'm not baptized, and it was something which I kind of ran across it recently, and I was wondering, okay, is this something I should do or not? I've been worried about it. Like, I've always been afraid of doing the right thing for the wrong reason, and I've never wanted to do that. I've always wanted to make sure that when I'm doing something, I have the right intentions in mind. I have the right attitude towards it. And in a weird and twisted way, I realized that I had made that bigger than following Christ. I had made my fear of doing the right thing for the wrong reason, I had made that more important than actually following the Word of God. One instance I can explain to you with this, and I'm still working through it, is going to church. I have not gone to church in the last few years. I was going, and then I realized I was only going because I thought it would be a good place to find a spouse. Like, I was going because I thought this is where I could meet somebody. And when I realized that, I pretty much instantly got paralyzed. And again, like I said, I'm always worried about doing the right thing for the wrong reason. And I stopped going to church because of that. I thought, what I'm doing is wrong. I have to stop this. So I just ran. I started to do that with baptism. I started to worry about, okay, why is this needed? Because if salvation does not depend on works, why do you need to be baptized? Why does everyone say, okay, you're saved and then you're baptized? And I was worried about, I don't want to be baptized for the wrong reason. And I had made it such a big thing. Even just the other day, I was having a talk with a couple of very good friends, and we got on the subject of baptism. And, just even in the talk, I found myself being just uptight about it, just worried about it. I don't want to do it for the wrong reason. And I made it such a big thing. But then today, I was reading through Galatians 5 verse 1. Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and be not entangled again with the yoke of bondage. Behold, I, Paul, say unto you, that if you be circumcised, Christ shall profit you nothing. For I testify again to every man that is circumcised, that he is a debtor to the whole law. Christ has become of no effect unto you. Whosoever of you are justified by the law, you have fallen from grace. For we through the Spirit wait for the hope of righteousness by faith. For in Jesus Christ neither circumcision availeth anything, nor uncircumcision, but faith which worketh by love. For some reason, when I just read that, probably about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, it just hit me that, it's one of those moments that people talk about where they say just a weight is lifted from your shoulders. It's like I felt that, and I realized that since Christ has made us free to not be entangled again with the yoke of bondage, that's the whole message of the cross. And I've always known that, but I'm almost ashamed to say it, I guess I never truly believed that. That in Jesus Christ, in his sacrifice on the cross, we are free. And I'm smiling right now because I can't contain, I guess you say, my joy from realizing this. It's like we don't have to worry, we don't have to fret about anything. It's not, I got myself so worked up about not wanting to do the right thing for the wrong reason that I had made that an idol. I had made good intentions my God. It just hit me, even though it's mentioned hundreds of times in this book. It just hit me that in Jesus Christ we have freedom. I don't need to fear if I do something for the wrong reason. I don't need to worry that God's gonna be angry at me if I'm doing something wrong. And I've always known it, but I guess I haven't. I've always known it, but I guess I haven't truly believed it. And it just hit me when I read through that in Galatians. And like I said, I'm not even sure why. I've read it hundreds of times throughout the Bible. He says it in practically every single book, that the cross has set us free from all this. But it just, I just got it when I read that. And God's grace and God's mercy is just so abounding that it's like I can't even comprehend it. Like it, and it's not on our timetable either, because you know, I can think, why didn't I realize this before? Why haven't I realized this in the past few years when I've been fretting over so many little things? When God knows you're going to accept it the most, when God knows your heart is ready to accept it, it will come. And I like I said, I feel such a weight lifted right now, and I'm so overjoyed right now at it, because it's like I finally got it, and I don't know how else to say it. God is just so incomprehensible. The way he works, and just his mercies and everything about him it's just amazing. And like Jeff Durbin says, our measly 3-pound brains can't even comprehend God. He's an infinite and all-knowing God, and our small 3-pound brains can never hope to comprehend him. And it's not that we don't try, it's not that we don't question things, it's not that I'm not going to keep questioning things of, you know, doing stuff for the right and wrong reason, but I don't need a spirit of fear when I'm doing it anymore. Like, I can realize that I'll question things, but I can go ahead and do them. Like, I can do them without worry that God will be angry at me. And I don't even think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to put this out. I'm not even gonna wait till Wednesday. I think I'm gonna put it out today. God, it's just, God is just so, I just can't contain it right now. And it's weird, like all my previous videos, I've had more of a solemn tone to them, because I've still had that fear of just, like, when I'm preaching, I'm like, am I doing the right thing here? Am I saying this in the right way? Does God want me to say this or say that? Or what should I preach about this week? And just realizing, I'm like, just stop and accept what Christ has done. He has set you free from worry. Do not fear. Like, I forget where I read it online, and I don't even know if it's true. Or it said the phrase "do not fear" is said 364 times in the Bible, one for every day of the year. And I don't know whether that's true or not. It could be however many times it's said. Doesn't matter. If it's said once in the Bible, that's enough. And he says, "Do not fear," and that's not just about fear of things on this earth. It means do not fear, period. Don't fear about doing stuff the wrong way. Just do not fear. God is God, and he always has and always will be. The whole point of Jesus Christ's sacrifice was that he lived a perfect and sinless life for us, and so that we might live through him, not through our own actions. It's like, I don't have to worry if I never get baptized, because Christ was baptized, and he's living for me. He prayed to God as I should pray to God. He was baptized as I should be baptized. My life is being lived through his perfect life. And because of that, I don't need to worry about anything. I don't need to worry about messing up, because it's not about me. It's about what Christ did. And he already did it. And I'm really rambling right now of the same thing over and over and over again. So I'm gonna stop this video now before this gets way too long-winded. But I just had to make this video and had to put this out there. So I'm not even gonna wait till tomorrow before I upload this. I'll probably get it done sometime later this afternoon or tonight. So, Lord willingly, I'll see you all later. I'm back. You know, I know I just finished the previous video, but I had to put this in. I just was talking to myself after while I was cleaning up my camera equipment. Is that it's weird how, like, I kind of had thought that I had it all. Like, I kind of had thought that, you know, I knew God, but from what just happened this one day in the course of 15 minutes when I was reading that verse in Galatians, I just realized that it's like, we can never know God. We can never fully grasp who God is. I don't even think in all of eternity we're going to be able to grasp how, just everything about God and who he is. He is just so, he's so magnificent and just so powerful that we're never going to be able to comprehend him. And it's just an amazing and beautiful thing. And I don't know, I'm just like, in an amount that's just changed in me today, I just can't wait to see what's going to happen the rest of my life, or just what's going to happen the rest of eternity with just finding out about God. It's because, again, right now I feel like I've got it, but I'm sure I'm going to run across something else in the future. I know I'm going to run across something else in the future. And then when I run across that, I'm going to say, now I got it. And then I'm going to say, now I got it. And I know it's going to just keep happening. And it's just, God is so huge. He is so incomprehensible. And the way he works, how does he say it? And my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are not your thoughts. And just to keep remembering that, and just God is everything. So now with this, I'm going to leave you. So Lord willingly, I will see you all later.